Good morning, everybody. It really is very early right now. It is about like 7 o'clock in the morning, and I am filming so early because otherwise I would literally sweat my face off in this video, which I'm still probably going to do anyway. It is really, really hot here all the time. And I know it's probably really annoying for all the people who are dying for spring and summer, so I apologize, but it's just really, really hot. Today I am going to be talking about Latisse, and this video has been a really, really long time coming. I did film it when I was home, but my memory card got corrupted, so I lost actually like 3 videos that I filmed, and of course that was one of them. Anyway, a little history on some of the eyelash growth products that I've used. The very, very first product I ever used was Peter Thomas Roth Lashes to Die For. I was young, I spent way too much money on it, and I did not use it correctly, so I can't really say if that worked or not. The next product I used was probably about like a year later. That was Rapid Lash. And I had great results with Rapid Lash, but of course after I used it for a while, I wanted more. So then I found something by Fusion Beauty. It was called Stimulash Fusion, which I thought worked even better than Rapid Lash. Looking back, I'm not sure how valid that was, but Stimulash Fusion was about $90. $90 to $110 is how much I would pay for a little pen of that. And Rapid Lash was about $30. No, it was like $45 at the time. I know you can get it for $30 on Walmart now or something around that price range. So it has gone down in price a little bit. And then, because again, I was like, you know what? I love all this eyelash stuff. Give me the real deal. So I started to use Latisse, and I got Latisse from the doctor who did my lips. That was pretty pricey. So Latisse was about $150 for 2 bottles. And that was when they were running a special. They would do a buy one, get one. A bottle of Latisse is about this big. This lasts me about, I want to say like a month and a half, a month, depending on how consistent I am with it. Eventually I got really sick of spending that much on Latisse, and I came across a website called alldaychemist.com, which is where I now get my Latisse from. It's generic Latisse actually. So I've recommended All Day Chemist to so many people. I'm like, I can't find Latisse on there. That's because it's under the generic name. So it's CareProst or by Mataprost. I think I'm saying that correctly. As you guys can tell, I have used quite a few different lash growth products. Latisse slash the generic, which I'm using now, probably being my favorite. Rapid Lash probably coming in a close second. Gosh, I'm all over the place in this video. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Reel it in, reel it in. Some of you are probably wondering why I switched from the Latisse to the generic Latisse. Purely just because it's a lot less expensive. I can get about 12 bottles of the generic for the same price that I paid for 2, so that is why. And I know some of you are going to be a little bit wary of ordering a prescription online. I was too, which is why when I first placed my order, I only ordered, I think, 2 bottles. And I realized there is no difference between the products. It was safe to use on my eyes as far as I know. I mean, I have been using the generic for about like a year and a half, probably 2 years now. I haven't seen any different adverse reactions or any reactions or anything different from when I was using the Latisse. I absolutely love it. I probably cannot ever be without it now. Really transformed my lashes. It has made them darker, it's made them curlier, it's made them thicker, and it's made them longer, obviously. People think that it just makes your eyelashes grow. It just extends the growth phase of the cycle of your eyelashes. So for those of you who don't know, I was an eyelash extensionist back home before I left for Grenada. So I do have a little bit of background on dealing with eyelashes. Basically, your eyelashes go through 3 phases over the period of about like 4 to 8 weeks. There's a growth phase, there's a transition phase, and there's a resting phase. It extends that growth phase, so it allows the lashes to grow longer than they normally would because it just extends the time of that phase, if that makes sense. I've gotten a little bit crappy with it over the last like couple months. I haven't really been consistent, and it's shown in my eyelashes. That's another question that I've gotten before, is if, or you know, that people commonly ask, is if you stop using it, what happens? After that 4 to 8 weeks, when your lashes have completely cycled out, they will just grow back as normal. The downside is you do have to like keep using it pretty much like any other product, but you are supposed to use it every night. It's just another step that you add to your night routine. The Latisse, you get a little bottle like this. It's just basically like an eyedropper bottle. You put a drop of the product onto the brush, and then you apply it right to the base of your lashes, so where your lashes grow from. So it's really easy. It takes like literally a second to do. Have noticed that with Latisse, I do have a little bit of staining right at the base of my lashes where I apply the product, and that is a common side effect. When you stop using it, it goes away, and actually that time period where I told you guys that I was really inconsistent with it, I did start to notice it lightening up. Also, I know a lot of people are nervous to use it if they have lighter colored eyes. I obviously have like a green hazel-ish eye, and I haven't seen any change in my eye color whatsoever. I think that is pretty much it. Okay, and I seriously need to wrap this up because I'm just blabbing now and I'm really starting to sweat. Getting very shiny up in here. So hopefully I answered all of your questions. It really doesn't feel like it because I feel like I was all over the place in this video. As always, if you guys have any questions, be sure to leave them down below and I will do my best to answer them for you. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.